Hi, and thank you very much for stopping by. I'm Jose Lozano, and on this video, I'll be doing a controversial but informative review of the Syma S107G RC helicopter. The intention of this video is to tell the truth and nothing but the truth to all those curious people who want to start with RC helicopters using the S107G model or want to give it as a gift maybe, but they're still not sure if this is a good investment or not. Syma is saying great things about this little flying device, and here I'll challenge some of those claims and show you the good, the bad, and the ugly about this little flying device. I invite you to stay with me and discover if Syma can hold its claims about one of their most famous RC helicopters. This actually will be fun. For a non-trained device, we say that this device is stable if it responds to an input signal and holds that set point for as long as the input signal is present. In other words, this means that if I tell a helicopter to go up, it should go up for as long as I say so, right? And it should do the same thing with all the other commands from the transmitter. Thus, the helicopter is stable and controllable. Okay, let's test it. As you can see, I start the helicopter very slowly, and it starts to spin a little bit in a clockwise sense. For this, I adjust the trim to make this correction. Also, the contours are pretty sensitive, but as you can see, once that it takes off, the heli is very responsive and follows the commands of that transmitter. Well, here I'm doing just a basic flight test to see if it actually is easy to fly or not. The big surprise for me is that the heli is not just easy to control, but it also allows you to calibrate and wire your brain to educate yourself about how these things work. Awesome. Some of my friends and relatives without any experience with RC helicopters also tested it, and after a few crashes, I must say, and past these hearts combined with adrenaline and surprise, they were actually able to fully control the S107G from Syma. So I think it's a great toy for beginners, okay? This part will hurt a little bit, but everything I do here, I do it for you guys. Let's count them. There you go. Dozens of crashes and still flying. Whoops. There you go. There are some people saying that they actually received some fake toys, and by fake toys they mean that they receive a different brand of toys, okay? Not the Syma RC helicopters. In my case, I purchased both of them, a blue one and a yellow one. I purchased those from Amazon.com, and it wasn't my experience. I'm not saying it's not true. I'm just saying, hey, I purchased two of them, and both cases, they come up with they arrived with this amazing, gorgeous box you see here. I love it. It's a great box, and it wasn't my case. However, I'm not saying it's not true. I'm just saying if you happen to be in the situation please contact Amazon customer support service. They for sure will help you. That's the reason why I love to buy from them, because they have one of the best customer support services that I've ever seen. And just, if you receive something different from what you ordered, just contact them. Don't get angry. Don't sweat it too much. Just contact them. Let them know what the situation is, and they for sure will take good care of you. Okay. There are some people also saying that their helicopters work for a week or so and then they stop working at all. In my case, my yellow helicopter stopped working after a week or so. But in this case, I actually have to admit that it was because I over tested it. I was flying, in a very small place, and it was very, very high. I lost control. The helicopter hit the walls and the floor very, very hard. And after that, it never flew again. So in my case, I know that it was because I did something. Just so you know, look at it. It's simply spinning, but it won't fly again. Most of expert pilots, they actually say that most crashes occur because of a lack of experience of a pilot, rather than because of a bad toy. In this case, that's totally true. I know sometimes it can be hard to accept the truth. However, I must say that I know what's going on with this one. I actually know it's because I over-tested it. I'm not very concerned about that because I actually ordered the spare parts. It was like $4 or something like that. Amazon.com actually can help you with that. And I hope to see my helicopter flying soon. So I'm not really concerned about that because I know what happened. I know it was my fault. And but sure, if you have a problem, if your helicopter is simply not working, and you didn't do anything, just contact Amazon customer support. They'll for sure will take care of you. Just ask them for a refund or something. Let them know the situation, and they'll be very helpful with you. Okay. Something else that people are complaining about is the flight time you get when the battery is fully charged. This is a problem, but it's not exclusive from the S107G model from Syma. In fact, every single RC helicopter has this condition. That's because of the technology used to build the batteries for these devices. Okay, so it's one of those things that are the way they are. That's what we have right now. But actually, if you want to increase the flight time, and just so you know, it's because you have to charge the battery for something like 40 to 50 minutes, and then you get a flight time of maybe 7 minutes or 8 minutes, something like that. So if that's what people are complaining about, And if you want to avoid or increase the flight time you get, you can actually change the battery to an upgraded version. I'm going to show you the link below in this review, in the written content of this review. I'll show you a link if you want to get that one. It's something I think it's a good alternative. Or what you can do is to purchase actually 2 of them, and while you charge one, you can fly with the other one, okay, and have fun, and wait less time for you to actually be able to use your RC helicopter, okay. But that's the way it is. It's not because of the helicopter, it's because of the battery, the technology to build the batteries, okay. This is one of those things that happen. It wasn't my experience. I actually received 2 great toys, nicely packaged, ready to fly out of their box, and it wasn't my experience. However, if you happen to be in this condition, this situation, don't sweat it too much. Don't suffer that much. Just contact Amazon's customer support, and they will help you out. Okay, so after everything I've done with these 2 guys, and everything you've seen on this video, I don't know what you think, guys, but I would love to know your opinion. But in my opinion, this the S107G model from Syma has a 4.8. My overall rating is 4.8 out of 5. And the reason why I say that's very, very simple. You get lots and lots of hours of fun at a very, very affordable price. These I purchased from Amazon. They offered huge discount for each one. You get, I think, less. You pay less than 50% of the list price, so that's great. Also, these were eligible for free shipping, so you can take advantage of that. And it's not just the price. It's just not just that the helicopter is fun, but also the way it's built. It's very, very durable. The metal frame, really, you saw that here, and it's pretty educated. You actually can learn how to fly these things, and if you have no experience at all with these RC helicopters, the S107G model It's one of the best RC helicopters you can get if you're a beginner, or if you want to give it as a gift to a person. It's it's a complete newbie in terms of RC helicopters. Okay, my experience was great. I know that this one's not flying anymore, but I'm not that concerned because I know what happened. I know what's happened. I know that I over tested it, and right now I actually ordered some spare parts, so I'm not really concerned about that. I'll create some other posts and I'll show you. Hopefully, I'll show you this one in action as well. But right now I think Syma earned the bragging rights to say that they have one of the best RC helicopters for beginners that the world has seen. Well, that's everything I have for you guys right now. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did. And if you liked it, please let me see some thumbs up there. Also, let me know your comments and your questions. I'd love to know more about you. Don't forget to fab to this video, to like it, to subscribe to the channel, and basically push all the social buttons so that more people know about this fantastic RC helicopter, okay? My name is Jose Lozano, and remember, everyone can fly. Let me show you why.